Hello, I'm Brenda with Blessings and Bread, and today I'm making a buttermilk pie. This is one of my father-in-law's favorite pies, but it's also mine. And this pie is actually in one of our church cookbooks, and Janet Fain is the person who submitted this recipe, but I've used it for years, and it is delicious. So it's super easy. It won't take long at all. We're just going to get started right away. Uh, it begins with 1.5 cups of sugar. And then to that, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of flour. And I'm just going to use my whisk to mix those together just a little bit. And pretty much that's it for dry ingredients. Okay, this recipe calls for 3 eggs. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to now mix my eggs. Now the recipe just says put the eggs in with the flour, and you can do that certainly, and I've done it before, but over the years I've learned that I like to kind of beat my eggs a little bit in a bowl before I mix them with the flour and sugar. So I'm just going to take my wire whisk and just beat them a little bit. You don't have to beat a whole lot before I pour them in. And then I'm going to pour them in and then mix in with the flour and the sugar. So it doesn't take long at all. And I've already made my pie crust, and I have a 9-inch pie crust that I'm going to pour this in. This is not, I would recommend not cooking this pie in a deep dish pie. It should be in a thinner, more shallow pie crust. All right, that's now in. So next I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. And this pie is so easy. It just doesn't take much at all to make it. And then next we're going to add a 1/2 cup of melted butter. And I've already melted that. And you don't want your melted butter to be real hot, or you might end up with a few scrambled eggs in your buttermilk pie. The last thing, just one more thing, is a teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla. I keep saying that in all my videos. Vanilla. I don't know where I got that. So a teaspoon of vanilla. And I believe that's the last ingredient, but let's stir that in, and then I'm going to double check my recipe. So we have sugar, flour, eggs, buttermilk, butter, vanilla. That's it. Everything's in there. It's all mixed together. And now all I have to do is pour it into my pie crust. This pie will bake on the lower shelf, and that is important. I think make sure it's on the lowest shelf in your oven, and that will make sure that the bottom of the pie gets done well. And then we're going to put this in the oven, and we're going to bake it for 55 minutes at 350 degrees. So when the pie's ready, we'll be back, and I'll share the finished product with you. Hello, my buttermilk pie is now out of the oven. It's actually still a little bit warm, but it baked up deliciously, and I'm excited to cut it. Like I said, it's a little bit warm, but I think it's cool enough, and then it will still be wonderful that it's warm. I've actually been having to guard this pie for this last part of my video because people have been wanting to cut it and get a piece. One of the things I love about this pie is this beautiful crunchy little crust that forms on the top of the pie. Oh, that is just coming out perfectly. Oh, wow. Look how good that is. And I've been making this pie again for years and years. Thanks to Janet Fain for this recipe, and I am going to have one bite, just one bite. That's perfection. This pie is so easy to make. There's no excuse now for you not to try to make a pie, because this one is so easy and it is delicious. I never take this pie to a church function and come home with one single slice. So hope you'll try this recipe. I've had a great day today. I've really been making a couple of videos today, and so it's been a lot of fun in my kitchen, and I'm just having a blast on this journey trying to make these videos for people. I hope you'll subscribe and join me on this journey, and I will see you the next time I'm in my kitchen, in my garden, or on my porch.